This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network. And joining me right now is Steve Levely. He is the CEO of Accrue Inc., publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: AKR on the TSX Venture and AKRFF in the US. And you can actually see Accrue do a presentation at our upcoming event, the SNN Network Canada virtual event happening January 6th to 7th this week. So to register to see that presentation, go to canada.snn.network. With that, Steve, welcome. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Robert.
It's great to have you on. So this is actually our first time doing a video interview together. So I always like to start off with a quick overview and then a little bit of the history of the company. So with that, take it from there.
Well, what are we at Accrue? We're a loyalty marketing, payments, and point of sale provider. So, we're a technology company that's providing, loyalty marketing. We think of email marketing and actually customer loyalty for merchants. We're a payments company, which is both gift card and debit and credit services, and point of sale in the niche markets like golf and what have you. But our history is actually, we're initially a company out of Vancouver called Money Bar. That was a gift card loyalty company, selling into coffee shops and restaurants and what have you. And there was a venture capital firm that was involved with a number of mining companies, and there was all these empty shells that were available. And so the birthing of the business was really taking this mining shell and this Money Bar gift card loyalty company and smashing it together and taking the business public. So that was kind of the birthing of Accrue back in 2012. With that, though, became a whole new leadership team that came into play. So they put in a new leadership team out of Ottawa that came in to run the business while the Vancouver-based team sort of legacied themselves out. I was not the original founder at that time. There was another CEO at the time that was leading this business, again, taking this technology coming out of Vancouver and trying to bring it to life into the Ontario area. But I was brought on early on. Within the very first month of the business, I came in as a consultant for the business to try to commercialize it. So my role was, sales and marketing driven. How do you commercialize this thing in a better, bigger way? And so we went to market as a pure gift loyalty provider. Like I mentioned earlier, now we get into payments and point of sale and other things. But the initial foundation of what we were and what we are still is a gift card loyalty processor into the marketplace.
Very good. So, Steve, what would you say makes Accrue unique and different compared to your peers out there?
I think we've done a few things. We've stayed pretty diversified is one thing. So, when things like the pandemic happened, we ended up diversifying across 4 verticals. So we play heavily into petroleum, retail, hospitality, and automotive. So diversification was big. A lot of our competitors really play in just 1 or 2 of these verticals. We went across 4 verticals, which we thought diversify was a smart approach. We've taken a very tech-first approach. When you try to compare us to marketing agencies that are out there, we're not a services company, we're a tech company. So everything we do is about our technology. So even when we do different services, it's all about embedding it into the tech. And we've taken kind of a self-serve approach. Our platform's a self-serve, data-driven platform that allows clients to kind of do their own advancement of the tech, as opposed to relying on us to be a servicing provider.
Very good. And what's your background? I mean, as you said, you're not one of the founders of Accrue. So, what led you to where you're at today?
Well, so yeah, I mean, I have a big sales and marketing background. My whole career has been, in commercializing businesses, big companies, small companies, everything in between. My story is kind of funny in that, I was consulting in the sponsorship marketing world and came up with a concept of building a rewards program for season ticket holders of sporting places. So think of season ticket holders of the Raptors, and how do you, market to them and engage them and pull them back in. So I came up with a concept, pitched a VC of my own in Ottawa. They liked the idea, but all around the same time, I ended up taking a job with a marketing services firm in Mississauga because I went looking at my wallet, trying to find other opportunities for it. And I had a Scene card. And the company that runs the Scene program is this marketing agency here in Mississauga that I ended up taking a job with and learning from them, but kind of kept talking to this VC in Ottawa. We eventually said, we know some guys, it's not us, but some guys in our network that just acquired a business out of Vancouver called Money Bar, and they could use some commercial experience. So that's kind of what got me introduced into this whole space.
Very good. So Steve, then from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now for 2021?
Well, I talked about diversifying first the industry that we're a part of, the 4 that we work with, but we've also been diversifying our product. Again, we were initially a gift loyalty provider to start, but last year we added payments, and at the end of the year we added point of sale. So now we kind of, have 3 kind of offerings that we go to market with. So our marketing platform, which is gift and loyalty, our payments platform, which is debit and credit services, and then our point of sale solution, which initially is just a golf course management software focused business, but it'll expand over time. So you'll see us kind of doubling down in each of those three areas.
Very good, Steve. Thank you. And for more information about Accrue, where can our audience go and find everything they need to know to follow along the story?
Go right to our website at www.ackroo.com. So www.accrue.com. Everything's in there, even my contact information to follow up, and I can answer even questions directly.
All right. Well, Steve, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I look forward to our next update.
Great. Thanks, Robert. You too.
Thank you.